I'm actually representing in this 7 individual plaintiffs who are Republican voters in the 6th congressional district, who are among those whose votes were dramatically diluted by the 2011 redistricting. And were, in the words of one of the Maryland Democratic legislators, were silenced by the redistricting. Our position is that Maryland Democrats in Annapolis set out to dilute the votes of Republicans, in effect because they disapproved of those Republicans having elected Roscoe Bartlett as their congressman from the 6th congressional district. It's hard to say. The Supreme Court has recognized that voting is the most essential act protected by the First Amendment. It is an expression of political views, and Democrats in Annapolis disapproved of the way that Republicans in the 6th congressional district had voted, and for that reason set out to make it impossible for them to achieve electoral success again moving forward. And that is in fact what the evidence shows happened. In 2010, Roscoe Bartlett won by 28 points. In 2012, after the gerrymander, he lost by 21 points. You know, I think after the Gill argument, this is, I think, exactly what people on the street understand gerrymandering is all about. It's about rigging elections and making it impossible for those who have voted in the eyes of the political orthodoxy for the wrong candidate to win elections in the future. It is fundamentally counter-democratic. It is, we think, the sort of claim and problem that the Supreme Court does have the authority to address, and we think it's the sort of official conduct that the First Amendment forbids, and we hope to see the Supreme Court take that position. I was uncertain after that as well. I think the map that was invalidated in Wisconsin also could be invalidated under our theory, and I expect likewise that the Maryland map could be invalidated under the equal protection theory that the Wisconsin plaintiffs have put forward. The question is what kind of politics is appropriate and what kind of politics is not. We've said time and again that there are a range of political considerations that map drawers can take into account to draw maps that favor incumbents in all kinds of different ways. What they can't do is look at the way that groups of voters have voted in the past, and because they disapprove of the candidate for whom those voters have cast their ballots, set out to make it impossible for them to achieve electoral success. That's what happened in the 6th district, and for that reason we think it's a clear, if ever there were a violation of the First Amendment in this context, it's this.